jump in a Cadillac, girl, let's put some miles on it. Anything you want, put a smile on it. You deserve it, baby, you deserve it all. And I'm gonna give it to you. What was it called? 24K Magic? 24K. Just wanna take you on. Let's set this party up right. What the brother? What is this sound that I'm hearing? Bro, it just sounds so static. F2P. I'm trying to vibe and it's doing that stuff. Pardon my sinking, it's terrible. But I'm trying to vibe here while I get my stuff outside. 24 karat magic in the air. The only reason I was thinking about 24K is because like I was just randomly singing it as I was turning on my PC for the first time. So I was like, might as well look at the lyrics, you know? That's a little embarrassing. I don't even know I'll put the segment in where I'm singing, but I might not have like a ASMR type vibe right now because right now my family are out on a walk and I stayed at home, you know? So I can't even talk. So I'm just here by myself, being able to talk whatever I wanted to before they come back. But our goal right now is to use up these wave plates right now in the meantime. But what did I want to talk about while we do this stuff? First off, I don't know what I want to use my wave plates for. Typically, I want to use them on a 5-star character, but to be quite frank with you, I don't want to build Rena any further, Encore neither. I tried building a little bit of Danjing and Sanhua and Yang Yang. The only reason I really enjoy these 4 stars particularly is because, well, specifically Danjing and Yang Yang, both of them are maxed out in their resonance chain. Sanhua, sadly, she is at S2, and I got R12 Danjing because so many times I've got her as a 4-star in my pulls. Yang Yang not so much, I think. Also I like Chisha. I really want to get her as my another type of DPS because like when I first started the game, like gosh, she was amazing. The only reason, to be quite frank with you, why I got Carlota is because of Chisha. Chisha's the one that opened me up to liking characters with guns, and I saw all of her moveset and I was like interested. And so when people told me like on stream when I first started that Carlota wields guns too, I was like, that's a no-brainer. I gotta go get Carlota, and she's now one of my mains. Well, I got 3 mains now to be honest. Like I got Frolova, Cartethia, and Carlota. Of course, my favorite is always going to be Carlota. Second, I have to say it's going to be Frolova right now, and then third, Cartethia. But I'm getting a little bit sidetracked. I want to build one of these 4 stars because I want to do TOA or Tower of Adversity, or I don't know what it's called. I hate this character, so I'm debating like what I want to do. But typically, right now, I'm thinking probably just farming materials for my character. So like we'll do crownless, why not? Because eventually we're gonna have to max out Danjing, right? I know a lot of my viewers or some ask me like, hey, you should build Danjing, you know, like level her up, get her to be cracked. And I'm like, not too sure because like she's not really my first like primary character to really upgrade. So, oh, what a parry. So I kind of left her in the back seat, just not really doing much. Can I parry using this? Hold on, let me see if I can parry. Oh, I could parry with a gun. I always thought that you can't parry most attacks that are like... Oh, another parry. Oh, another parry. Oh my gosh, I'm getting obsessed with parrying now. But I've always thought that you can't really parry characters or enemies with like gun wielders. I always thought it was exclusive to characters with like physical weapons. Oh, I could have parried that. Let me parry with my heavy attack. Or let me do one more parry. Oh no! I did it too early. Ah, that sucks. But yeah, I didn't really think Danjing was like a key factor in this account. And I was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna wait. And I just kind of left her, you know, unbuilt for a majority of my time in this account. I could get some stuff for her, but I don't really want to farm for these things. They're so annoying. I gotta do a domain for those. So what are we missing? 7 more. So we'll do like another one, and then we'll spend the rest of the wave plates on like, I don't know, maybe either character leveling up stuff or echoes, or even like shell credits, because sometimes you gotta get your money up. Oh, let me get better at pairing with Carlota. Hold on. Oh gosh, that's not it. One more time. Not it. Not it. There we go. Heavy attack. Can I parry that? No. There we go. Another one. Maybe with the skill. Oh, nice. Trying to get better because I know like I be losing my HP in like holograms, specifically the tactical holograms, and I'm like, I could have done better. Like that's what I be thinking. But the only thing I truly lack in is parrying on time. Let's do it one more time with the heavy. If that counts as a parry. There we go. And it's gone. Oh, that's so beautiful. But yeah, I gotta get better as a gamer. You know, being able to parry on time and whatnot, because like that's the difference between like someone who plays casually and someone who's like, you know, they know their stuff and they, you know, got that level of like basically like game IQ in a sense. But it gets a little bit tough when it comes to tactical holograms because sometimes it's random. Well, I think it is random, like when it comes to their movesets, because you don't really know what's gonna happen, like what's their next special move, because it's really random, I think. Like for example, like Lorelei, I think, or like Fleur-de-Lis. And isn't it crazy? Like Fleur-de-Lis sounds like Fur-Elise. Like don't like I be thinking like the devs or something like they got inspiration in music from like Fur-Elise, you know, like that Beethoven song. Do 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 do. So I'm like thinking like, what if the devs got inspiration from Fur-Elise and was like, you know what? Fur-Elise sounds like a really nice name for maybe an echo, specifically like maybe like a calamity or whatever category Fleur-de-Lis is. And then they're like, well, how can we make Fur-Elise sound like an echo name? And then someone's like, I got it, Bobs, I got it. Fleur-de-Lis. You know, you get a little bit of fur and then Lise, you know, like Fur-Elise, but Fleur-de-Lis. Okay, sorry. That's like my theory, because I'm like, there's no way that like they didn't get inspiration from that song name, you know. At least that's my opinion, but of course I can be completely wrong, but it just sounds so similar to that name, like, you know, the name of the song Fur-Elise. But if I'm proven wrong, I'm fine with that. It just sounds really cool that it sounds similar to Fur-Elise, because as someone who's played classical music like back in the day, it just brings me joy like hearing some references music wise, you know, within the game, especially with Frolova, like the way she be talking in like musical terms. Gosh, it's amazing. Love her. What else did I want to talk about? I want to talk about some private stuff like that I wouldn't let my family know, because like, you know, I can't really talk about anything, you know, private that I like have an opinion about, because, you know, because they'll hear and they're like, what? You have an opinion? Well, they don't say it in a rude way. I'll be honest. I exaggerated a bit, but they tend to, you know, not agree with me, which is fine, right? Like, for example, like, let's say an instance where like my sister says, you know, apply to classes, go to school. And I'm like, I rather try to see how maybe content doing this would work and maybe apply to jobs rather than wasting my time in school, because let's be real, school is getting expensive, especially, I mean, well, specifically in the US, and it kind of feels like I'm just wasting my money at times. But before we get in depth about like the whole school thing, like I'll just do this real quick. And if I don't talk about it, it's because like my parents came back, my family. So theoretically, I thought a freebie was going to be in the middle, but it didn't turn out that way. At least it did for the first level, right? First level, like freebie. But this one, didn't work out. We're going to try the corner, see what's up. Gosh, okay. Maybe this corner? Okay, so maybe typically they'll make you think like, oh, this one is open, right? This one gives you like 3. So maybe if you go down here, it's going to do the same. But that's what Curl wants you to think. But in reality, what you want to do is go in the opposite way, you know? Yeah, I'm never trusting my guts again. Maybe the middle? Oh my gosh, this is... Okay, maybe here? Oh, this is... Okay, right here. Okay, thank you. Oh, we got like a is this called a lustrous tide? Anyways, that's good because I really want to get a weapon, one of the standard weapons for the 4-star characters. I think it's called like static mist that I want. Maybe this one? Oh, nice. We got asteroids. Really nice. Maybe this one? Ah, gosh, not good. Maybe down here. Oh gosh, this is really this is pissing me off that I can't get like one of those multiple slots. But this game mode sometimes make me feel like I'm playing Battleship. Gosh, maybe this one? Fine, I'll take it. So maybe this one? Oh gosh, I got one more try. We're gonna do the corner. Come on, man. I mean, it's fine. I got 9 days left. I don't really want to use my leftover resin, like the 109, to get my 40 to get a key. But what was I saying? I was talking about school. Like, I just feel like, at least in the state of this economy, like, is it really worth it getting an education right now when most stuff you can probably learn online? Like, in all honesty, what did I want to do? Like, this one's good. Maybe we'll move this beacon. Well, actually, let me go here first. But yeah, you can learn stuff online. Like, let's say, for example, like programming, software engineering, coding. Well, I think I just repeated myself, but you can learn that stuff online. I've learned a bit of that myself online, and it really got me to understand coding like Python and all that stuff. It's HTML, CSS, a little bit of JavaScript. Not the best. I wish I got proficient in JavaScript than I am in Python, but it's all good. We're gonna get some chests in the meantime, cause why not? But before that, I do gotta get my dailies. You know, gotta get that money. Gotta get your money up. Especially for when I want to get some pulls. I'm building pity, quote unquote, through Yuno's banner. And if I win my 50-50, nice. If I don't, that's also fine as well. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm pulling Yuno because she is just beautiful. Like, you cannot lie about that. Am I going to get her weapon? No, sir. But am I going to have her in my locker just to, you know, just to see her? Like, let's be real. Like, I be looking at some of these characters, you know, just, I don't know, to appease my eyes. That's it, you know? Like, let's be honest, she looks stunning. Like, she looks dazzling, beautiful, gorgeous. Like, come on. You can't say that you don't want to pull for this character and probably use her for, like, I don't know, like farming chest or something. But it's like the only controversial thing about getting a Yuno is that I don't have anybody to work with her. I don't have Augusta. I don't have Juwan, or what's his name again? The other arrow DPS with the dragon spear or dragon polyarm weapon thing. And I mean, I do have Shorekeeper. You know what? We'll do the 5 radiant tides and see what happens. You know, just, you know, you know what? Before that, I'm kind of scared. We're gonna just do this. We're gonna do this for now. Come on, give me a weapon. Give me a weapon. Fine, I'll take whatever that garbage is. Respectfully. Okay, single pull. Give me. 4-star, not bad. Okay, can we get something decent, like a character that... Okay, that, you know, it's a 4-star weapon, I guess, you know. Not a big deal. Some part of me wants me to lose the 50-50, but another part of me is like, I have to try to get her. Like, I want her. Like, she's just too beautiful to skip. And to be quite honest with you, like, I feel like she might get a rerun very soon, but I just can't trust myself. Like, what if she comes back in like a year or something, you know? Like, you never know, like, with some of these characters. But knowing Kuro, they're pretty, you know, how can I say it? I guess lenient. Like, they treat their players really nicely. Like that, you know, that one time where like there was a banner where you can select the 5-star you wanted, that's like, you know, from the anniversary, I think. Like there was Carlota, Phoebe, or something like that you can select, and it was really nice. And that's where I got my Carlota, I believe. Alrighty, ASMR is in session. At least I like to think that my voice is somewhat ASMR-ish. We're gonna keep opinion conversations to a minimum now, because don't want the family to be overhearing. But I did finish the dailies. I did do some pulls, so we're pretty good with that. The one thing I need to do is like finish exploration and do some events. I got a few days left to do these stuff, which is not bueno. But what I want to do is get some asteroids from this. We haven't done anything, unfortunately. We just need to get at least a few more asteroids. So the point is to get some asteroids as much as we can. So we got 125, almost a single pull. Pop up. Did I do it? Oh my gosh, that's, oh gosh. Hey, but we got these. I'm fine with that. You know what? Why not lock in with some tactical holograms? Oh man, that was stressful. I'm still standing. All that's left for the standard holograms is tactical hologram, Filium Berengo. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. Hope you all have a lovely day or a lovely night, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.
To shine or to die. Merely two sides of the same coin.